Greetings and good evening from Kaukauna High School in Kaukauna, Wisconsin, site of tonight's non-conference girls basketball showdown between the 6th-ranked Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts and the visiting Bayport Pirates. How you doing, everybody? Brett Christopherson here with USA Today Network Wisconsin. Pleased to bring you our first varsity game of the week, basketball live stream, the first of many boys and girls games we'll be streaming this season. Can't wait to check out all of these great teams, boys and girls side throughout Northeast Wisconsin. Maybe we'll get a Central Wisconsin team in there as well, but boy, I think we're in for a treat now through basically sectional finals in March. So looking forward to seeing the journey and how it all plays out. How it all plays out for these two fantastic teams, both very talented, both contending teams in their respective conferences. Hanging out with me first, as always, is a fellow member of the stream team. We call him Rosie, but he is formerly known as Jim Rosandick. Typically, he handles all the technical stuff, the high definition cameras. But Rosie is also going to be helping me out on the play-by-play tonight too, aren't you? You get double duty.
Yeah. It's it's not your A team, but it's close.
B plus, A minus, something like that.
Yeah, C plus, around there somewhere.
Well, no Ricardo Arguello tonight. He's very busy finishing up all of his fall sports duties. Football just ended, obviously, this past Friday with Kimberly winning the Division I state championship. Congratulations to the Papermakers on their 8th state title in program history, tied for the second most in state history. So he's busy. But that's okay, Rosie. For the first basketball game of the season, I think you and I can handle it. We're kind of used to doing basketball games ourselves. My concern, of course, we're so used to the methodical pace of football.
Yep.
And based on what this Kaukauna squad did last Friday, hitting the century mark, I don't know if I'm ready for the back and forth. But we're gonna hit the ground running here, and this should be a good matchup without a doubt. And good to get these two talented teams right out of the chute, Rosie. It should be pretty talented, a pretty good basketball game between teams that have a lot of college talent on the floor as well. We'll talk about that here in a little while.
Yeah, it's going to be a baptism by fire tonight, I think. So.
Well, we'll do our best. We appreciate everybody checking in tonight on holiday week, of course. So
yeah.
We want to try to stream as many basketball games as we can before the holiday break. We always take that week between Christmas and New Year's off, and then really hit it hard at the turn of the calendar, the new year in January. So lucky for us, a lot of great games here in November and December. So we're going to be busy for sure. Rosie, while you check out the action through your camera lens, I'm going to give everybody a quick rundown on some pre-game notes. Kaukauna, as I mentioned, 1-0 on the season. The Ghosts ranked number 6 in Division I in the WisSports.net preseason state poll. They're coming off, now check this out, this is not a typo, a 101 to 26 non-conference rout of DC Everest on Friday in their season opener at Schofield. I had to check, Rosie, I know there's a running clock situation like we're used to in football, 35-point lead in the second half, then it's running clock. I had to refresh my memory to see what it was like in basketball. If you have a 40-point lead with under 9 minutes to play at the varsity level, then it's running clock. So obviously Kaukauna had running clock against the Evergreens last Friday night. Kaukauna raced out to a 56-9 halftime lead on its way to opening the season. On an impressive note, Alana Zarnicki led the way with a game-high 22 points on 6 of 7 shooting. She also added 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 steals. Alexa Kinnis added 20 points on 9 of 13 shooting. She also finished with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Savannah Robinson and Avery Boucher chipped in with 16 points apiece for the Ghosts. Robinson's stat line included 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. Boucher finished with 5 assists and 4 steals. Josie Jupstrom added 10 points in the win. And check out this as well. Kaukauna's defense, Rosie, under head coach Joe Russum, they are in your face. They're going to create turnovers. They're going to create offense based on their defense. They limited the Evergreens to 24% shooting. They recorded 23 steals and forced 39 turnovers.
I mean, that's impressive, getting over 100 in a high school game.
Wow.
But doing that and then holding your opponent to in the mid-20s, that low point total,
yeah,
that's impressive.
I'd love to know the points off turnover stat in that game. 39 turnovers, and that included 23 steals. Offensively, the Ghost shot 56%, knocked down 11 threes. They also finished with 27 assists on 39 made baskets. So offensively, a lot of talent on that Kaukauna roster. They share the basketball, and they're going to hurt you in multiple ways, both from the three-point line, mid-range, and inside, and in transition. So this should be a very interesting battle. Bayport, I'm thinking, Rosie, a bit more talented probably than the Evergreens. And we'll talk about Bayport and where they're projected to finish in the Fox River Classic Conference. Looking at last year, Kaukauna coming off a season in which it finished 19-8 overall, 12-6 in the FBA. That was good enough for a fourth place showing and perhaps the strongest conference in the state. The Ghosts advanced to the sectional semifinals. Remember that one? They pushed top-seeded Germantown and Yukon commit KK Arnold to the brink before falling 90-87. I believe Germantown then fell to De Pere in the sectional championship. Kinnis was the leading scorer last season with 17.8 points per game. Zarnicki was next at 12 points. So up next for the Ghosts, they're going to be right here, home against Appleton West on Tuesday in a Fox Valley Association opener. Tip-off is set for 7:30 p.m. Let's check out the Bayport Pirates. This is Bayport's first game of the season, opening game of the night. The Pirates are listed among the others to watch in the WisSports.net Division I preseason state poll. Bayport returns 3 starters and a slew of others who had regular minutes from last year's squad that finished 14-11 overall, 12-6 in the always competitive Fox River Classic Conference. Bayport coached by Dennis Gladwell. Division I recruit Ellie McDermott and Division II commit Kyla Hendricks are expected to lead the way for the Pirates eventually. Coach Gladwell told me, Rosie, that both of their star players, if you want to call, if it's fair to label Ellie and Kyla, they're both out ill tonight, unfortunately, both sick, so not going to play for the Pirates. But anyway, McDermott, she'll be a force to be reckoned with. Averaged 11.9 points, 8 rebounds, 1.3 blocks, and 1.6 steals per game last season, and earning all FRCC second-team honors. Meanwhile, Hendricks was second on the team in scoring at 10.9 points per game. She also averaged 1.8 assists and 1.5 steals, knocked down 49 threes. A key returning player also for Coach Dennis Gladwell is point guard Adria Key, who missed time last season due to an ACL injury. Up next for Bayport, they'll be back at it on Saturday. Another FBA matchup for the Pirates, this time at home against Fond du Lac. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. Nice crowd here at Kaukauna High School for this early season matchup. Rosie can't believe it's basketball season. We were talking as we set up. The last time we were in this gym was for that classic boys sectional semifinal between Neenah and Kimberly. Neenah winning that one on a game-winning triple from that left corner there. That was Emery Jr., Chevalier Emery Jr. for the Rockets, knocking down that triple to give Neenah a win. And then, of course, Neenah, the boys, 2 nights later, beat Eau Claire Memorial at DC Everest. We streamed that game, and the Rockets then made it to the state tournament, and we're hoisting the gold ball at the end. So another FBA team winning a state championship.
Yeah, that was just an incredible game that we saw here. Jackson Pavletsky pretty much willed his Kimberly back, and Emery Jr. just
knocked it down.
Knocked it down and made all that a memory real quick.
Off an inbounds pass, at the corner. But, that was the last time we were here. That was in March. It feels like, can't believe it's been that long, but on the same token, it feels like yesterday. So, hey, I want to thank our sponsors. First, Cellcom. It's your last chance to save with Cellcom's 5 weeks of Black Friday deals. Now, through November 30th, save big on a large selection of smartphones for just 5 cents a month, or save $200 on Cellcom's entire lineup of smartphones. No trade needed, and available on all plan tiers. Visit Cellcom.com/Black Friday sale for more details. Also, Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. Get your team, club, or business name out there with Cooney's. They customize products specifically to fit their customers' needs. Family owned for 20 years, they have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your organization. Delivery service is available. Contact them today at 920-731-0922 or send them an email at Cooney, COONEYS 0922 at sbcglobal.net. Want to thank Nate Werner, the athletic director here at Kaukauna High School. He's one of the good ones, Rosie, always making sure that we're good to go, rolling out the red carpet. Jeff, the IT guru as well. So it's always a treat to come to Kaukauna High School, whether it's football, boys or girls basketball, any sport, and cover a game. They do it right here. So we're going to have a presentation of colors here. The color guard will make its way onto the floor here momentarily. We'll have the national anthem right after that. The colors will then be retired, and we'll introduce the starting five for both squads then afterwards. So we'll be back after the national anthem, folks.
Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. At this time, to honor our country and those who are fighting to defend our freedom, we ask that you please stand if you are able. Remove your headwear and face the flag as the VFW Electric City Post 3319 present the colors and for the singing of our national anthem.
Just about ready for tip here in this non-conference girls basketball showdown between Kaukauna and Bay Port. Great to be back in the gym, Rosie. Great to be doing high school basketball again, and looking forward to a fun season on the boys and girls side. Let's meet the starting five for the Bay Port Pirates. A 5'8" junior forward, number 2, Ryan Coughlin. A 5'5" senior guard, number 10, Adria Key. A 5'9" senior forward, number 12, Emma Krause. a 5'6" junior guard, number 23, Kyla Simpkins, and a 6-foot freshman, a 6-foot freshman forward, number 40, Malia Lemerod. That's Coughlin, Key, Krause, Simpkins, and Lemerod for Dennis Gladwell's Bayport Pirates. For the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, a 5'8" junior guard, number 2, Alexa Kinnis. A 5'8" junior guard, number 3, Josie Jupstrom. A 6'1" sophomore forward, number 4, Addison Baumgart. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 12, Savannah Robinson. And a 6'1" senior forward, number 24, Alana Zarnicki. That's Kinnis, Jupstrom, Baumgart, Robinson, and Zarnicki for Joe Russum's Kaukauna Galloping Ghost. Kaukauna 1-0 on the season, second game for the Ghost. This is the season opener for Bayport. Appreciate everybody watching tonight on postcrescent.com, greenbaypressgazette.com, streaming to both Facebook pages, our USA Today Network Wisconsin YouTube channel. Give that a subscription if you don't mind. We appreciate that. Post a lot of great content on our YouTube channel. And again, Kaukauna coming off that 101-26 victory over DC Everest last Friday night. Rosie, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
You should be. You should be.
Can I keep pace?
Yeah, these first couple are always, especially when they're fast and furious. It's just okay, back forth.
Well, again, Bayport without two of its top players, Kyla Hendricks, Ellie McDermott, both out due to illness, according to Coach Gladwell. And right out of the chute, that was Zarnicki with the miss off the tip. Didn't see yet where the Ghosts are tabbed to finish in the Fox Valley Association. Waiting for the WisSports.net conference preview for the FVA. It might be up. Maybe it was up this afternoon. Didn't get a chance to check it out. But one of 3 teams ranked. That's a 5-second call against the Pirates. One of 3 teams in the Fox Valley Association that ranked in the top 6. Nina is 3rd, Hortonville 5th, Kaukauna 6th. So you presume that the Ghosts will be picked to finish 3rd in what should be a very competitive FVA.
Pirate foul number 23, Kayla Simpkins. First personal, first team.
That is an FVA that's going to be loaded. And that's putting it lightly, I think.
Yeah, Ali Zabel, of course, one of the top recruits nationally, just a junior for the Rockets. You got Hortonville with a lot of talent coming back. That's going to be a turnover, so Pirates
new coach at
take
Hortonville
over.
This year,
Yeah,
correct?
AC Clothier, the former Xavier coach, led the Hawks to a state tournament appearance. Can't remember the year. Then kind of did the college route for a little bit. That's a good hire. Celeste Radka, of course, stepping down. Hortonville's last game, of course, was against the Nina girls at Kimberly. That was a sectional semifinal with a nice little pass, but knocked away. Here comes Kinnis, outlet pass. Robinson up and bounces off the rim. Pretty good look, and I think, where are we going to go with that? That's going to go to the Pirates. That was knocked out by Kinnis. Yeah, remember that was the controversial travel call against, that was against Pepler.
Yes, Cami Pepler?
Cami Pepler, yeah, now at UW Milwaukee.
Yeah, going back and watching that, it was
travel call against Hortonville, yep,
yeah.
And Nina able to win that game. Nina had the lead, though. So there'll be a lot of talent. The Pirates, they're tabbed to finish 2nd in the Fox River Classic Conference by WisSports.net. 2-time defending Division II state champion Notre Dame is picked to win the league. So there's some good talent in the FRCC as well. Should be fun to see how it all shakes out. And a little helter-skelter here to begin this game. That's to be expected. Nice take off the glass. No good. That was Coughlin with the miss.
Nobody wants to score that first point of the year.
Here's a 3-point attempt, Rosie.
There
and
you
as
go.
you say that, that's Baumgart with a triple, and we have our first points of the night. Ghosts with the early lead as we look at our Selcom scoreboard. Off the glass, no good. Zarnicki with the board, and here come the Ghosts. Rosie, they want to run. Zarnicki splitting the defense. Little hard off the glass and coming back to Bayport. But if you're Joe Russum, you're loving the fact they're getting really good looks and they're attacking and they're getting to the rim. I think this has got to be very difficult to practice, to try to simulate going against that Kaukauna pace, right? Doesn't matter. Offensively, defensively, they're going to push it. And a timeout coming for the Pirates. 30-second timeout by Dennis Gladwell. Yeah, Joe Russum, of course, the head coach here, third year with the Ghosts, but folks will remember him from his Appleton North days, right, Rosie, leading the Lightning to back-to-back Division I state championships in 2017 and 18. That capped a stretch of 3 straight state tournament trips for the Lightning. Russum 180 and 70 at Appleton North. Also helped coach the Benasha girls volleyball team for a bit, an assistant at Xavier as well before taking over the Kaukauna program and doing a heck of a job. He's really building quite the juggernaut, I think, here at Kaukauna. And a young team. Zarnicki's the only senior on the roster, so all these kids coming back. Yeah,
Coach he just did an outstanding job of those North teams, and you can just see the results already with the Kaukauna team, what he's done here.
Tough scoop shot, no good. That was number 23, Kyla Simpkins with the miss. Quickly down the floor. Nice feed to Robinson from Baumgart with the assist.
Yeah, they definitely don't bring the ball up like the old Badger teams used to. Take them 20 seconds just to get past down the court.
Fun system to play. I mean, these kids they're going to get a workout in, and it's going to be a fast pace, a lot of action. But you can play that pace, Rosie, if you've got the athleticism and the skill set. I mean, you can have teams that are sort of average in those two departments, and then it really gets sloppy. Not the case for Kaukauna. They got the athletes that can run it.
Yeah.
Look at Zarnicki with a little razzle-dazzle and count the basket as she's going to go to the line. And the Ghost in early command here, 7-0 with the lead.
Well, and then I always think, because it's run constantly, just the cardio that you have to train for to get up to that point.
Especially early season.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a little while to get into basketball shape. Zarnicki with the miss and a good tap out, and Kaukauna will keep it. Zarnicki looking for a 3. Nice rebound by Simpkins. Of course, you think Kinnis, we'll talk about her, but she's got those cross-country legs. So she's in shape, and I think we're going to get a foul. 3 free throws coming up. That looks like it's going to be against Addison Baumgart.
Ghost foul number 4, Addison Baumgart. First personal, first team.
Good pre-Thanksgiving matchup here. Kind of a festive week. You can kind of feel it, Rosie, right?
Yeah.
Looking forward to the Thanksgiving dinner, I would assume, right?
Oh, yeah.
Got some big plans?
Traveling up to Central.
All right. Heading back to the old stomping grounds.
Yeah, you betcha.
Malia Lemerond at the line for the Pirates. Knocked 1 down, make it 2 straight. She's got 1 more coming.
Yourself?
Going to stay home. Everybody's coming to our house.
Okay.
Yep.
Hosting this year?
We are hosting, and I'm off the rest of the week after tonight, and the honey-do list is quite long.
Yeah, I'll be running errands tomorrow, too.
I like doing that, though, especially during the holidays. It's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Of course, my wife's been in the holiday spirit since October, watching all the Christmas movies, and I think she had the music on about early November, so.
Okay.
I'm a big Thanksgiving guy. It's one of my favorite holidays. That and the 4th of July. Those are my 2 favorites. And
so it was the holiday Thanksgiving music, right?
I don't know. Is there such a thing?
I don't think so.
7-3 goes with the lead. 14:43 to go here in this first half as we look at our Selcom scoreboard. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. First live stream of the basketball season. We just got through with 15 football live streams, prep football live streams. Actually, the last live stream we did was against the Ghosts taking on West Appear in the state semifinal up at Kaukauna High School. Tough take off the glass. Oh, no, they're going to call an offensive foul on Baumgart. That's her second. So she'll take a seat on the bench with those 2 fouls. But yeah, congratulations to the Kaukauna football team. A heck of a season. West Appear, of course, part of the FRCC. They ended up getting to the title game, losing to Kettle Moraine, unfortunately, but a heck of a season for the Phantoms as well. But 162,000 total views as that's blocked by Kinnis. She's going to get the block, and she's going out on the run. Easy lay-in for Kinnis. Defense, Rosie, turning into offense right there. And that rims out. That was Sydney Rao with the miss. But you see Kinnis closing out, getting the block shot, and then she's out on the break. And her teammate finds her for an easy lay-in. But yeah, 162,000 total views on our 15 football live streams, 30,000 on the West Appear Kaukauna game. There's a basket and a foul for the Pirates.
So we thank everybody for watching this past football season anyways, and thank you to our sponsors, and hopefully you'll be with us along the way for the basketball season.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to be awesome.
That was Adria Key with the basket and the free throw. Yeah, that's fantastic viewership. 30,000 on that West Appear Kaukauna game, 162,000. So we appreciate your support. Hope we see you guys all throughout the basketball season, and I don't see why not, because, again, as I've said a few times tonight, there is some serious talent again this season on the boys and girls side. Rainbow 3.
Whoa.
How about that triple? That's Dudra with the 3, her first bucket of the night, and Rosie, it's tied up at 9 apiece.
Nice rainbow jumper there for 3.
There's a 3 off the screen. Good. Josie Eben, number 23, the triple. It's always a challenge, Rosie, trying to learn some of these new players and numbers and faces here. And good steal, almost a near steal by Kinnis. So a couple threes for the Ghosts, Baumgart and Eben, and for the Pirates, we just saw Dudra with the triple. That pressure defense that Kaukauna likes to play. Tough take, good double team, and I think we're going to get a foul against Kaukauna. That will be team foul number 4 coming up.
Ghost foul on number 12, Savannah Robinson.
Robinson, her first. Of course, we know Savannah Robinson, her brother Jack Robinson, the running back for Appleton North. Also Carter Robinson, right, the former quarterback at Appleton North. Yeah, Augustana, I want to say, in Division II, South Dakota. But very talented athletes in the Robinson family. From the top for the Pirates.
There was no traveling to games in that family at all ever, was there?
No, not at all. Coughlin with her first points of the night, and we're even again at 12 apiece. Nice bounce pass inside, but can't be handled, and turnover. Pirates with it, all tied up at 12 apiece. Good game here, Rosie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm little surprised because Bayport didn't have their top 2 players, but
yeah, 2 of their top returners. Again, Kyla Hendricks and Ellie McDermott, both college recruits, so we'll talk about that. Kaukauna has a couple as well, but out tonight, unfortunately. Coach Gladwell said both are a little under the weather. They're both here. Actually, I see them standing at the end of the bench. So hopefully they'll be back on the floor soon. Good double team. Kinnis jumps, nope. And what do we have here? Looks like a turnover. Good Kaukauna defense there, Rosie. Kind of get.
She had a bounce and came back.
Yeah, I think so. A little trapped in along that baseline near the corner. Not a whole lot of space to maneuver. So both teams also showing some balance, getting scoring up and down, not really relying on one player. Tough to defend. Coming around that curl was Robinson. Now Kaukauna will set it up again. Eben looking for space inside, and we're going to get a blocking call against the Pirates. Good take by Eben.
Pirate foul on number 10, Andre King.
Key with the foul.
13.
And another one coming up.
Pirate foul on number 11, Cindy Rao.
So Rao, both teams with 4 fouls apiece. Kinnis at the line shooting a pair. She's got 2 points so far on the night. Boy, Kinnis, a tremendous three-sport athlete here at Kaukauna. She has Division I basketball offers from Eastern Illinois, Loyola, University of Chicago, UW Green Bay. She was part of the Kaukauna girls cross-country team that just finished 3rd at the recent Division I state meet. She also placed 4th in the 400-meter dash, 5th in the 800-meter run, and 9th in the triple jump in this past spring's Division I state track meet. So I know she was also one of our finalists for Girls Athlete of the Year as part of our Northeast Wisconsin High School Sports Award show. Good ball movement by the Pirates. Good patient moves, nice little cut to the lane off the glass, and that's a good finish by Simpkins. Her first bucket of the night, and the Pirates with their first lead of the game. And just like that.
You miss it, yeah.
Yep. Robinson with a quick putback, and we're all tied up again. Yeah, you put your head down, start making some notes in the book, looking at our scoreboard here on the live stream. You're going to miss some buckets tonight, and I was prepared for that.
Yeah. I mean, good ball movement by both teams. I mean, it just some of the shots aren't falling right now. I mean, that could all change, obviously, in a matter of minutes or the second half or something like that. But really good ball movement.
Yeah, both sides very well coached, and you can see why they're both picked a finish high. And nice little cross-court pass to Eben. Look at that, Robinson right there for an offensive putback. No, and it's going to stay with Kaukauna. Good passing in the open court as well for the Ghosts. Yeah, you look at this. A lot of juniors, some sophomores, and a freshman for Joe Russum. Zarnicki again. The only senior. Zarnicki will be playing. She's got the ball right now. She'll be playing at St. Cloud State at the next level. That's Division II. Robinson with the miss from the corner, and Kaukauna is going to be called for a foul. Eben picks up her first. Baumgart with 2 fouls so far for the Ghosts. The only one in mild foul trouble so far here in this game. First half still. Blocked, and another foul. I think that's going to go against Jupstrom.
Number 24, Alana Zarnicki.
Oh, check that, Zarnicki. So that's her first. And Kaukauna's going to burn its first timeout of the night, a 30-second timeout as well. Hey, folks, we got a great deal on a digital subscription to the Post-Crescent, Press-Gazette, all of our USA Today Network Wisconsin sites. For the next 6 months, you can get all the benefits included with a digital subscription for just $1. That includes full access on your desktop, tablet, mobile devices every day, exclusive subscriber emails. The e-edition is part of that. To learn more details, sign up right now, postcrescent.com/subscribe or greenbaypressgazette.com/subscribe. A 6-month deal. That'll take you well into the high school spring season, Rosie. Can't go wrong with that. 6 months for $1. If you can, that's the only way you can get subscriber premium content.
You get so much with the premium content.
Absolutely. And that one is good for Coughlin. She's got 4 points on the night to lead the Ghosts, or the Pirates, I should say. And a little strong on that one. I think we're going to get a lane violation. So Coughlin will get another crack at it. Ghosts enter the lane a little early on that release, Rosie. So one more free throw coming for Ryan Coughlin, the 5'8" junior forward. And that one rims out. Zarnicki with the rebound. And fast down the floor is Zarnicki. I think Robinson maybe was eyeing up that rim a little bit. Kinnis now thought about it at the elbow. Good defense, though, by the Pirates closing out, playing those gaps. You can see Dennis Gladwell. He's clapping his hands. Looks like he's playing a little defense as well.
I was going to say, yeah, they
knocked away, and last touch by the Ghosts. So excellent defensive series there by the Pirates. You could see Kaukauna wanting to attack those gaps, try to find a lane to the rim, but nothing doing there, jumping those gaps and closing it out. There's Coughlin. That's a wayward shot, and going back to the Ghosts. 15-14, Pirates with the lead halfway through this opening half. Fun to be back doing high school basketball. Rosie, once Clubhouse Live is done in January, I think we should probably do about 4 or 5 games a week. What do you think?
I'm sure the wife would love that.
Well, you know, based on how the schedule is, wouldn't be surprised. We could probably find excellent games each and every week with the quality of talent we have here in Northeast Wisconsin.
Throw a stone, you're bound to hit one.
Zarnicki looking for some help. Nice look inside, but again, collapsing defense. Good ball movement. Zarnicki strong on that one. Kinnis has it. Kaukauna's going to get another opportunity. That one's short. Eben now, and she's fouled. So offensive rebounds for the Ghosts. And Eben will go to the line.
Number 23, Kyla Simpkins, second personal, 15. On the line for the Ghosts, Josie Evans. In for the Pirates, number 10.
Simpkins picks up her second. And she'll take a seat with those 2 fouls. So Baumgart for the Ghosts with 2, and same with Simpkins. Eben 1 of 2. She's got 4 on the night, and we're all tied up again. Just not a lot of space, and just there's Zarnicki playing the ball and then stealing the ball. Look at that feed to Kinnis from Robinson. Kinnis going to the line.
Pirate foul on number 2, Ryan Coughlin, second personal, 16 foul.
And a full timeout.
Full timeout taken by the Pirates, their first full timeout.
Pirates now with 3 timeouts remaining, 2 fulls and a 30. Our next varsity game of the week, basketball live stream next Friday. That's going to be December 2nd. We got a good Fox Valley Association boys basketball matchup as Appleton East hosts defending Division I state champion Neenah. Rosie, both teams are expected to be in the mix for the FVA championship. Short list of teams that will contend for that title. Oshkosh North is going to be heard from as well. Kaukauna, of course, will be heard from. Kimberly. But that should be a great game. Live coverage will tip off at Appleton East at approximately 7:15 p.m. You can always access our previous Game of the Week live streams on our USA Today Network Wisconsin websites. Just go to the sports section and scroll down until you see the Watch Our Varsity Game of the Week Prep live streams link. That's actually the first of 2 back-to-back Neenah games. The following Tuesday, I believe that's December 6th, we're going to be at Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. Wisconsin Lutheran coming to town. They're the top-ranked team in Division II. Tons of talent on that roster, taking on the Division I state champs in Neenah. So that's going to be a good game as well. So back-to-back boys games coming up. We have a good game on December 20th. De Pere, the top-ranked team on the boys' side, going to take on Kimberly at Jack Whippet Court. So we've got some good games already on the docket. Try to sprinkle in a few more before the Christmas break or the holiday break. So, Rosie, we'll be busy.
be kind of the Ron Anderson farewell tour.
Yeah.
Also this
last season for the Anderson Fieldhouse. Of course, Neenah High School, the new Neenah High School, will be opening this next school year. Looking forward to seeing the new digs, but we love going to Ron Anderson Fieldhouse with that arched roof, the steel beams, and a lot of history in that field house. Of course, named after one of the great coaches in Wisconsin history, former Neenah boys basketball coach Ron Anderson. There's a tough shot. I think that was blocked. Yeah. Dudra had her shot blocked. That's going to stay, though, with the Pirates. Good scramble by the Pirates to save this possession. Trying to get it in before that 5 second. Yep, that's going to be too short, and Eben with the steal. She's looking to work her way in. Nope, going to kick it out, and I think we have a turnover, a little miscommunication there. I think Eben wanted to try to attack the rim, but pretty good defense again by Peyton Dudra, the freshman. Rosie, we've been talking about the Kaukauna Ghosts and how they can defend, but I'm really impressed with what Bayport's doing on the defensive side as well. They're making it tough, and they're getting back. They're not allowing Kaukauna to get out and run uncontested. Doesn't matter where that ball is. They're going to pressure it. Boy, look at this zone defense now by Kaukauna. Almost a steal. Robinson working it, and I think the Ghosts are going to get it. Robinson has it. Nice pass to Eben, and they'll reset. Nope. Off the glass. Eben, I don't know how she saw Baumgart there, who's back in. But Baumgart will go to the line. That's the third personal foul on Coughlin, by the way, for Bayport. And Baumgart, she's got the 1 3-pointer, but back in playing with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, the thing about the defense, both are really, they're playing well. But the weird thing, too, is the offenses keep getting offensive rebounds, too, as well as the defense is playing.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
Second chance points.
Yeah.
Always important in basketball. 3-point lead for the Ghosts here. And a very entertaining first half. Another turnover. Boy, Robinson with the basketball, very impressive athlete as well. We talked about her. There's a leaner, and that's going to be a 3rd foul now on Baumgart. So both teams with players with 3 fouls. And now both teams with 7 fouls apiece. So free throws coming the rest of this first half.
17 foul, and for the Ghost number 3, Josie Jumpstrom.
Oh, nice bounce pass. And what are we going to get here? Travel. Turnover again.
Traveling violation. Ghost ball.
Good on-ball defense there by the Pirates. Zarnicki now. Nice shot inside the 3-point arc, but it was there. Zarnicki now with 4 points and a 5-point lead for Kaukauna.
Yeah, as you mentioned it earlier, Bayport is closing out those gaps. So
that's a big triple by Lemeron.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think they're going to, the defenses might be saying you got to beat us from the outside. And, well, you just saw both offenses say, all right, fine.
Lemeron with her first foul. Kinnis back to the free throw line where she is 2 of 4, make it 3 of 5 now. 5 points on the night for Kinnis. And good on both. 4-point advantage for Kaukauna. Three ball from the corner. That was a good look by Sydney Rao. Couldn't hit it, and Ghost on the run again. Robinson, good feed, boy. She has great court vision. Zarnicki rims out. And look at Robinson with the hustle play. We're going to get steps, aren't they? Yep. Jupstrom had a good look, the junior guard, but shuffled those feet a little bit. So turnover back to the Pirates, who are down forward in a competitive first half. Remember, no Kylie Hendricks, no Ellie McDermott for the Pirates. Hendricks is committed to Division II St. Cloud State. She also had Division II offers from Bemidji State and McKendree. McDermott has D1 offers from Bradley, Cleveland State, and Evansville.
Another turnover.
Yeah, look at that. Great feed from Eben to Robinson, but Kinnis there, offensive rebound, put back off the glass. Second chance points again.
Yeah.
Would love to know the rebounding totals. I don't have those in front of me, but it feels like, Rosie, that Kaukauna is winning that battle right now, particularly on the offensive end, getting a lot of second chance opportunities. Doesn't matter where that ball is on the floor. They're jumping to it. Wow. Turnover again. Oh, boy. Incredible. Off to the races. Kinnis showing that sprinter speed. Gets it to fall. And now you're kind of seeing maybe that Ghost offense or defense imposing its will. And it looks like another timeout for the Pirates coming up with 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this first half. So another 30-second timeout leaves 2 timeouts, and I think if you're Dennis Gladwell, you kind of had to. You felt momentum was starting to shift there a little bit, and that defense was really causing problems, and there's been a slew of turnovers so far for the Pirates. Really fortuitous that they're only down 8 points, considering there's been a lot of empty possessions for them offensively.
Yeah, and I think you're right with the lead, because it could be a lot worse, because there are quite a few times Kaukauna stole that ball and missed the layup. So
3 3-pointers for the Pirates have helped. Dudra, Coughlin, and Lemeron with each of the 3 triples. We look at Kinnis now with 10 points, 4 from the stripe. And look at it, just knocking it away. I mean, they don't back off of you. No. Sometimes you'll see players, because they don't want to get beat off the dribble, but they are so supremely confident in their athleticism, their footwork, that they'll play you, they'll get in your grill and just knock away passes. They're not giving up much space in defending the ball. I mean, they're swatting at it. You see, Rosie, active hands constantly. They're not just sitting in a defensive position. No. They're actually doing something while they're in that defensive stance.
Even on the possessions that Bayport has scored, I wonder how many Kaukauna players have actually touched the ball. You know, even touch the ball, it deflects off their hands, still goes back to a Bayport player.
You look at Savannah Robinson, too, number 12. Just a sophomore, 5'8", but long arms. Kinnis, too, those long arms. They deny passing lanes, right? I mean, they got long arms. You don't have a lot of room to maneuver and trying to work your offense. And what are we going to have here that's going to go off of Kaukauna? And that'll stay with the Pirates. I think that was number 22, 23. I think that was Kyla Simpkins wrestling and keeping that possession alive. And she has the basketball right now, trying to work off that screen. Oh, was kind of waiting for maybe Boucher to jump that. Instead, 3-pointer, short. Good look, though, by Lemerond. And here come the Ghosts, and they're not wasting any time. Look at Zarnicki. That's Kinnis working off the screen, looking for another offensive rebound. Nope, knocked away, but good box out by Robinson. That's another thing, too. Shot goes up. They're crashing the glass and boxing out.
Man, it is impressive.
Offensive, wow. That's a tough foul. That's going to be on Eben. That's her second.
Loose foul, number 23, Josie Evans, second personal. 8 team foul.
Both teams with 8 fouls apiece. Getting close to that double bonus time here with 4:15 to go. Up 8 are the Ghosts as we look at our Cellcom scoreboard. Almost a steal. Zarnicki read it. trying to go in with Simpkins. Offensive rebound. No, that was Key with the board, and a foul coming against the Ghosts.
Ghost foul number 23, Josie Eben, third.
Eben now picks up her third.
19 foul on the line for the Pirates.
Both Baumgart and Eben with 3 fouls now apiece. Key, she's got 3 points. Make it 4 off of that made free throw. And you can see Eben needing to take a seat with those 3 fouls. So foul trouble on both sides. Key is 3 of 3 from the line, 5 points now on the night, 6-point game as we look at our Cellcom Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear scoreboard. Good find by Kinnis, looking for Zarnicki with a good look. Look at Robinson skying for that offensive rebound. And another possession for the Ghosts. They're living off the offensive rebounds, and there you go, right there. Jumpstrom with the triple.
It's just
her first basket of the night. I was just going to say, Rosie, though, that was thanks to an offensive rebound again. So second chance points really piling up right now for the Ghosts. We're up 9. Good defense, sliding the feet of Zarnicki. Defending Allie Knutson, the 6-foot senior forward center combo for the Pirates. Yeah, well, that's tough. Oh,
yeah.
Is that going to be against, I think that's going to be against Boucher.
Pirate foul number 23, Kyle Simpkins, third personal, 19 foul.
Check that. Against the Pirates.
On the line for the Ghosts, Avery Boucher.
One and one coming for Boucher. Knocks down the first. Simpkins now with 3 fouls for the Pirates, and now you're going to get Zarnicki.
Ghost foul number 24, Alana Zarnicki, second personal, 10 team foul. On the line for the Pirates, Malia Lemerand.
Lemerand, perfect 4 of 4. She's got 7 on the night. And looking to make this an 8-point game with her 8th point of the night. So despite all the turnovers, Rosie, Bayport keeping itself in it.
Yeah, they're still hanging in there.
And a good box out. No, it's going to stay with the Ghosts again. And a travel call.
We used to have just under 3 minutes left. They're keep playing good defense and make a couple of these next possessions count. Might not be down. Or you could go that way.
You see Nate Werner, the athletic director there. He's still hustling, right? Look at him working. Nate doing a good job, as always, here at Kaukauna High School. This guy's got endless energy.
He does. He should bottle it and sell it.
Yeah, I need to ask him what his secret is. Good skip pass to Kinnis. Thought about it. Now she's going to, nope, knocked away. A turnover for the Ghosts. Here come the Pirates. Little baseline mid-range shot.
Oh,
nice. Look by Lemerand.
Yeah.
And back down to a 6-point game. It's just a 2-possession game. And nice hands.
Oh.
That's Knutson knocking it away and gets it knocked back
I was going to say,
the Ghosts.
You had 4 Ghost players converge on her. I thought this isn't going to end well.
Yeah, those Kaukauna defenders like magnets. They all know where that ball is. Look at Kinnis, a little kind of a finger roll it looked like off the glass. Every pass is denied.
Wow.
There's no taking off a defensive possession. That's swatted away by Robinson. Now Kinnis has it again. She's going to go up, stops, and gets it to fall. And Kinnis having a big first half for Kaukauna, back up to a 10-point game. I've got 14 points now for Kinnis. 3 from the wing off the glass. That was Krause with the miss. And Kaukauna now with a little over a minute to play, up 10. You know they're not going to take their time. All right, look at Robinson with another offensive rebound. Robinson with 6 points.
Yeah, you're maybe they'll hold the ball for the last minute shot.
Kaukauna's not holding anything.
They'll try and get 3 or 4 more in by that under a minute.
Little jump stop from a jump shot from the elbow. That rattles in for Knutson, her first bucket of the game. 45 seconds to go. There's Kinnis. She's going to let it fly from the side. And the Pirates, nope, that's going to be against Robinson, I think.
Ghost foul number 12, Savannah Robinson.
That is her second. Double bonus for the Pirates. 2 free throws coming.
On the line for the Pirates, Peyton Dudra.
Number 0, Peyton Dudra. She's got the three-pointer earlier this half. First trip to the free throw line, missing that first attempt. She gets another one here. And both of them a little strong. So the Ghosts now up 10 with 30 seconds to go. There's Robinson attacking a tough acrobatic shot. I'm wondering if the Pirates maybe, easier said than done to try to hold for a shot against this pressure defense. Look at Robinson almost swatting it away again.
That's a big ask.
It really is. And we're going to get, I think, travel here. Again, that defense causing fits. And the Ghosts now with 9.8 seconds to play in this opening half. I think Rosie will be the final shot of the half.
Yeah, I would think so.
We'll see, though.
It might be able to squeeze in, too. We'll see.
Zarnicki looking to attack. Little up and under move off the glass. No good. Good defense. And that's how the first half comes to a close. Very entertaining first half here at Kaukauna High School. Reset the scoreboard. And you see our
first half done.
Yeah, see our Cellcom and Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear scoreboard. It shows the Ghosts on top of the Pirates, 36-26 in this Varsity Game of the Week girls basketball live stream. We'll talk more about tonight's game and things we have coming up digitally at USA Today Network Wisconsin after this short break.
From the top of the 222 building on College Avenue in downtown Appleton, it's Varsity Roundtable. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
Live from a secret location somewhere in northeast Wisconsin, it's Clubhouse Live. We'll look back on how the Packers fared, we'll talk football, we'll take a peek at what's next on the schedule, and we'll have our usual fun too. We're ready. Are you ready? It's time to get started. Let's open the doors and welcome to Clubhouse Live!
welcome back to Kaukauna High School. As we look at our Cellcom Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear scoreboard, you can see the Ghosts on top of the Pirates, 36-26. Season opener for the Pirates, game number 2 for the Ghosts. Kaukauna looking to improve to 2-0 on the season. Again, thanks to our sponsors. For Cellcom, Cellcom's 5 weeks of Black Friday deals are almost over. Buy one, get one free on all smart watches, tablets, and connected cameras. Mix and match to get something for everyone on your list. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/Black Friday sale for more details. And, of course, Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. They have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your organization. Contact them today at 920-731-0922 or send them an email at Cooney's, COONEYS0922 at sbcglobal.net. Also want to give a shout out, or a plug I should say, for USA Today Sports Plus. That's the new sports app that puts the fans first. Get the latest scores, stats, and standings, and enjoy interactive experiences with our award-winning sports writers. Download USA Today Sports Plus from the Apple or Google Play stores today. USA Today Sports Plus, fan harder. I'll run down the scoring totals later here as we get through halftime. Nice thing about basketball halftimes, Rosie, is they don't put an extra 3 minutes on the clock. They go fast.
Do not. Yes. Not that, we're done. Yeah. Nope. 3 more minutes.
Get a 15-minute halftime in football, and then all of a sudden they add 3 more minutes. Feels like it's almost a half hour before all is said and done.
It seems longer than the pros almost.
Again, folks, we'll be back at it December 2nd. That's a week from this Friday. Nina, the defending Division I state champion, the Rockets taking on Appleton East in a really good boys basketball matchup at Appleton East. Live coverage will tip off at approximately 7:15 p.m. Also, don't forget about that digital deal right now. Unlimited digital access, Post-Crescent, Press Gazette, any of our USA Today Network Wisconsin websites. $1 for 6 months. That's all it costs. That's going to take you all the way through well into the spring season if you're a spring sports fan as well. It's the only way you can get premium content, whether it's sports, news, business, regardless of what you're looking for. And I think it's a deal that's well worth your time and money. $1 for 6 months. Go to postcrescent.com/subscribe or greenbaypressgazette.com/subscribe. All right. Things we have coming up. I know both Ricardo and Mike Sherry are working on end of the season fall stuff. They're working on getting the all area teams out. If you're a Post-Crescent subscriber and reader, you're going to want to keep your eyes on that. They also have the Associated Press all-state football call coming up soon, so the all-state team from the Associated Press will be announced in the not-too-distant future as well. I know you and Ricardo, Rosie, are working on getting the Fab Fives together on the boys and girls basketball side, so look out for that as Ricardo will unveil the Fab Five boys and the Fab Five girls basketball players to watch throughout, I guess that's Green Bay through Fond du Lac, right? The I-41 site.
Yeah, the I-41 corridor there will focus on.
So, yeah, take a look at that in the not-too-distant future as well. So a whole bunch of stuff really coming up that Ricardo and Mike are going to be busy on here through this holiday stretch. And Ricardo will be joining us for these live streams coming up as well in December. So looking forward to getting him back into the saddle and getting the stream team all put together. I want to give a plug, Rosie, for Clubhouse Live. That's our weekly Packer show. Takes place Monday nights at 6:30 from the Clubhouse Kitchen and Bar inside the Hilton Appleton Paper Valley Hotel, downtown Appleton, Wisconsin. Packers linebacker Devondre Campbell is our co-host. We actually were going with dual co-hosts this year. Amari Rogers was the other one. Unfortunately, he was released by the Packers last week. Thankfully, though, for him and his family, Amari now a member of the Houston Texans, so we wish Amari well.
Yes, we do. And
his family, great guy, and we'll miss spending our Monday nights with him. But you can check that out every Monday, as I said, 6:30 p.m. Last night in Amari's place, we had Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love as our special guest. That was fun. We also had members of the 6 team captains of the Kimberly State Champion football team, their parents, along with the Papermakers head coach, Chad Michaelwitz, and his wife. We had a really good energy and crowd for that show yesterday. So Doors open at 4 p.m. Admission is free. First come, first seated. And we give away signed photos, some other prizes. It's a really fun show, a good way to get to know these players outside of football. And I think they have a good time. They relax, have some fun. We still talk football. We'll get their take on what's going on and what's going wrong in Titletown these days. But I think you'll find if you check it out that it's a little bit of a different type of show, more of an entertainment personality type show.
And that's the beauty of the show. You and Jordan talk football, and then you and Jordan talk about why there's so many rusty cars in Wisconsin.
Yeah, we one of the questions, we wanted to get to know Jordan a little bit, and did a personality test, and wanted to ask him what is kind of the weirdest, the strangest thing that you found about being in Wisconsin and Wisconsinites. And he said there are a lot of rusty cars on the road. And I guess we're just used to seeing it. It seems nothing to me or you, I'm sure, Rosie, but all the road salt, not real good on the cars. He's from Bakersfield, California, so they're not seeing road salt out there too much.
No.
But yeah, it was a fun show, and again, admission is free. Doors open at 4. Admission is free. You come in at 6:30, and we're going to go give away an ultimate tailgate party on this Monday coming up. That's where the clubhouse folks will take care of you. You get to watch the Packers and Bears game at the clubhouse, and every quarter they bring you out different types of food options, great food. You leave with tons of leftovers, and you don't leave hungry. Good drink options as well, desserts. So it's a really cool prize. And then a little bit later in December 16th show, or is that December 17th? No, 16th. I can't remember. Sometime in December.
There you go.
We're giving away Miller Lite deck tickets to the Packers-Vikings game at Lambeau Field. So you'll want to win those. Those are great prizes. And then a couple weeks after that, in early January, we're giving away another set of Miller Lite deck tickets to the Packers-Lions game at Lambeau Field. So some great giveaways. So check it out. If you can't make it in person, you can always watch the show live on any of our USA Today Network Wisconsin websites, PackersNews.com, ClubhouseLive.com, Facebook.com/PackersNews, and give us a like at Facebook.com/PackersLive. For the award-winning Clubhouse Live, Wednesdays are Varsity Roundtable show. That's the Fox Valley's live weekly look at the prep sports scene around here. It takes place 7 o'clock on postcrescent.com, Facebook.com/postcrescent, our YouTube channel as well. Check that out. I'm guessing we're going to have a show probably next week after Thanksgiving. Get back going with that as well.
I almost freaked out here. They put 11 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. I'm like, no. I thought 3 minutes was bad, but no.
Run down the first half scoring for the Ghosts. Kinnis with 14, Jepstrom with 3, Baumgart 4, Boucher with 1, Robinson with 6, Eben with 4, Zarnicki with 4 for the Pirates. Dudra with 3, Coughlin with 4, Key with 5, Simpkins with 2, Knutson with 2, and Lemeron with 10. Second half about to get underway. Kaukauna up 10, 36-26 as we look at our Cellcom Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear scoreboard. Kaukauna will open the second half with the basketball. We'll see what the adjustments, how those will be made. Both teams with players with 3 fouls. Coughlin has 3 for the Pirates. For the Ghosts, Baumgart and Eben both with 3. Robinson, boy, a little move, and they're going to get a blocking call right away against the Pirates. Boy, Robinson putting it on the deck, showing off her quick feet. So Key picks up the foul, and the Ghosts will inbound, looking to add to that 10-point advantage. Kaukauna again 1-0 on the season. They really took it to DC Everest last Friday. That was a 101-26 victory. And Bayport out without its 2 of its top players tonight. 3 from the wing, and that's nothing but net for Baumgart. She had foul trouble much of that first half, Rosie, and coming out firing, and a 13-point lead. I think that's the largest lead of the game for the Ghosts.
Yeah, well, the Ghosts closed the first half with a pretty good, what was it, about a 6-0 run?
Yeah, something like that. It was in single digits for the Pirates, and then that defense of Kaukauna. I don't have the turnover totals, the rebounding totals, any of that stuff, but a ton of turnovers for the Pirates thanks to that Kaukauna defense, and then the Ghosts really controlling the rebounds, particularly the offensive glass. Lots of second and third chances for Kaukauna on the offensive end, and sure don't want to give Kaukauna, with its talent, multiple opportunities to score points. There's it, is knocked away almost again. Bounce pass inside, and there's a little jumper. Nice by Lemonade. Lemonade with another bucket.
I mean, do you think Bayport has to be a little methodical as to how they – I mean, you can try to be methodical against this defense, but try to be methodical and maybe just work for that one shot, but you got to make it count. They might be able to –
Bayport trying to be methodical? I don't think you can. They pressure
either.
The basketball, make you hurry. Nice feed from Zarnicki to Robinson. Robinson all alone on that weak side, and now she's got 8 on the night. Boy, they pass the ball well.
Yeah, they do.
They really share it well.
Yeah, as I was talking and hearing myself out loud about the offense thing, it's like, yeah, you just sound like not smart right now.
Yeah, 7 different players, Rosie, already with points for the Ghosts. Nice little backdoor cut,
Wow.
but Zarnicki was right there.
Behind the back there. And
6 Bayport players with points tonight as well. So, again, balanced scoring. Both sides. Out of bounds, a turnover going to...
Which is really a good compliment for both teams, because if you don't have like a super player or anything like that, you got to watch out for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anybody can score.
Pirates off that turnover now, looking to chip away at that 13-point deficit. Knocked away. Ooh.
First foul, number 24, Alana Zarnicki, third personal.
Zarnicki, her third. Boy, I mean, I'm telling you, you just try to just a simple pass, and their hands are everywhere.
This half have they had one pass that hasn't been hit or tipped or something?
It doesn't seem like it, does it?
Yeah.
Goes working on that zone defense, that pressure zone, and
you know, I mean, we're up here so we can see everything, but it just must feel like chaos down on the floor.
Well, it must feel. Look at Kinnis with the lean or no offensive foul. Now, what are we gonna? Okay, it's an offensive foul. I thought maybe there was some discrepancy in the officials there.
First foul, number 2, Alexa Kinnis.
First personal foul on Kinnis. But I thought maybe one official was going to call it one way and the other, but nope, they're both agreeing. Offensive foul, so the first foul on Kinnis. Bayport doing a good job against that zone to get it into that high post, trying to get themselves some opportunity. Look at this, though. There's 3 Ghost players on that corner. Somehow the Pirates get out of it, though. And knocked away, loose ball, and Zarnicki on top of it. And then there's a scrum, and what do we have here? Is it a jump or a foul? Looks like a timeout, Kaukauna.
Yeah.
30-second timeout taken by the Ghosts. Their second 30-second.
So possession was for the Ghosts, and a timeout, a 30-second timeout for Kaukauna. So Kaukauna with 3 timeouts, all fulls remaining. Bayport had to use 3 timeouts in that first half, 2 fulls still remaining in this second half. 41-28 as we look at the Cellcom Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear scoreboard. Kaukauna's only state tournament appearance came back in 2002. Bayport has made 4 trips, with its most recent coming in 2019 and then 2020. Pirates won the Division I state title in 19 and were looking to repeat in 20 before the tournament, of course, was canceled. Bayport knocked off Middleton 50-49. If you remember that Division I title game in 2019. Emma Nagel's bucket with 3.2 seconds remaining was the game clincher. Nagel now a junior at Drake, where she plays soccer. Maybe she's watching tonight.
Hey, maybe.
3 from the top, no good. Good rebound by the Pirates. Lemerond again, very active, and getting a little anxious there, right? Kind of found herself in nowhere land. Boy, somehow, yeah, I think, I don't know if the defenders tripped on the screen, but Robinson being active again, coming off of that little curl screen, and there's another bucket. Robinson now with 10 points. Tough take off the glass and finish for Simpkins.
I mean, that's kind of why I wonder if that should be Bayport's strategy. Just go right at him and have him follow you.
Well, and think about this. Now Baumgart, Rosie picks up her 4th. Ooh, she's one of the starters, a 6'1" sophomore forward, Addison Baumgart, now with 4 fouls. She'll have to take a seat now with those 4 fouls. Simpkins looking to finish off the 3-point play with his free throw. And nothing but net for Simpkins, who now has 5 points on the night. So Bayport just down 12, still within striking distance.
Yeah.
And very impressive that they're able to stay within striking distance again without their top 2 players.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, it's always good to know what you got in the back there if something were to go down. So they have an idea.
Yeah, if you're Dennis Gladwell, and we'll see how this game ends, of course, long way to go, but you got to like what you've seen. Going against one of the top teams in Division I. Look at Steele Robinson fighting, and I think she's going to go to the line. You can see that's number 23, Kyla Simpkins, her arms out. It's kind of like, what? But they're calling it on Simpkins. That's her 4th. And Robinson going to the line, her first trip. She's got 10 points on the night on 5 buckets. And good there.
In for the Pirates, number 10, Adria King.
Nothing but net for Robinson, who's really played a stellar game in all areas. 12 points, a defensive gnat, as you can see at the top of that zone. Rebounder, and just, yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. You want to say just relax, let's kind of run something, let's run our zone offense, but when they're in your face,
yeah,
you can't just settle in, you know? You just can't. It must feel like there's 6 or 7 players out there at times.
Well, and like you said,
going
it's not like
Kaukauna.
they just stand in that position, get near you and stand in that position. They just get in there and harass you.
She feeds to the corner. That was number 5, Avery Boucher with the miss.
For lack of a better term, I guess.
Good job by that Kaukauna defense to step in the gaps along that baseline. That was a good look by Key. No good. There's Kinnis. And now Robinson has it. Kaukauna will reset. Little crossover move by Robinson. Tough little floater. And the Pirates have it. Here they come. I'm guessing, I don't think Coach Gladwell wants his team to get into a track meet with the goals.
Yeah.
That shot swatted away by Kinnis. Look at this long pass to Robinson. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Pirate foul number 40, Malia Lemerman, second personal, third team foul. On the line for the Ghost, Savannah Robinson.
Kaukauna coming into this season ranked 6th by WisSports.net, Division I preseason poll. Robinson with the miss. As I mentioned before, 3 teams in the FVA ranked in the top 6, with Neenah 3rd and Hortonville 5th. There would be some battles between these 3 teams this season, I would think, Rosie. Looking forward to seeing Allie Zabel this season. And Guessing there'll be some maybe some very famous college coaches at some of those Rockets games this season.
Yeah, it might happen. We'll see. She's got some talent, I guess, right?
Yeah, she's got some serious offers. Kind of hearing that possibly Gina Oriema might be at a Nina game or two this year. So, of course, the legendary UConn coach. He's already got one recruit here in Wisconsin, KK Arnold from Germantown, going to play for Oriema. Maybe he'll get Zabel too. We'll see.
Oh, that would be a team.
Near steal, fight for the ball. Kinnis, and whoa.
Oh.
That's going to stay with Kaukauna.
In for the Ghosts, number 1, Mackenzie Farrell, and number 24, Alana Zarnicki.
Zarnicki posting up, little scoop shot, good defense by Lemarand, and now the Bayport Pirates on a little bit of a run as far as bringing it up the court. Good shot, rims out, and the Ghosts looking to add to their lead. Kinnis has it. Bouchard dribbling around and kicks out to Eben, three-pointer long, and another offensive rebound, Rosie. Look at Kinnis running that baseline. Nice pass. Eben stays with it. Nope, can't finish. Eben again, and what do we have here? We have a jump ball.
Jump ball possession going to the Pirates.
And the Pirates with the arrow. So Bayport with the basketball. Down 15, Rosie, with 10:56 to play. Kind of feels like you got to start making that run here pretty soon.
Yes.
Of course, easier said than done.
I was just going to say that. But anything could happen.
Well, Bayport definitely talented. There's no doubt about that. You can see that they're going to have a good team. There's no doubt. Get their full complement of players healthy and ready to go. Zarnicki making it a tough take for number 10, Adria Key, but she is fouled and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, when you're missing your top two scorers, that does put a little, as they say, throw a wrench in the system.
Meanwhile, Zarnicki, the St. Cloud State recruit, picks up her fourth. And I imagine, she's going to have to take a seat. So 4 fouls on Zarnicki. And she's chatting things over with Joe Russum.
I believe the hands out like that would be the, what are you thinking?
Key makes both. And she's got 7. Three ball from the wing. Nothing but net for Jupstrom. She's got a pair of triples and now has 6, and that's a big bucket for the Ghosts. Up to a 16-point edge, largest lead of the night for Kaukauna. Corner 3, rims out. That was a good look by Key. And Robinson pushing it to Eben. Kind of a little give and go there between Eben and Robinson. There's a 3 from the side. That's Boucher. Another triple, and Ghosts, Rosie in complete command, now up 19.
Just great ball movement.
I've got the Ghosts now with 6 triples on the night, 3 each half. Nice take by Key. Working against that zone and getting it kind of in that high post area and just taking it to the rim.
Still almost got the second chance points, but just fell out of her hands out of bounds.
I wonder what the practices are like. Guessing it's high-tempo practices as well.
I would think. Low key doesn't seem to come to mind with having that conversation. Oh.
They kind of look to be in mid-season form, really, don't they?
Yeah,
I mean,
they really do.
Tenacious.
Just the way they converge on the person with the ball, even if they're open.
Look at that. There's some second chance opportunities. Lemerand with a big three-pointer. Good job by the Pirates keeping that possession alive with some offensive rebounds. Eben answers with another triple. Her second three of the night, and she's got 7. Yeah, points coming from all sorts of different players.
Goes foul on number 5, Avery Busher, second personal, 15.
Busher, her second 15 foul.
Number 2, Alexa Kinnis, number 4, Addison Bumgar.
Yeah, 7 players have scored for the Ghosts tonight, up 17 as we look at our Cellcom, Cooney's Embroidery, and Sportswear scoreboard. Ooh, that was knocked away. Off the glass. Wow, good take. Tough shot by Baumgart.
That was a nice shot.
And Baumgart playing with those 4 fouls. And a full timeout coming for Bayport.
Full timeout taken by the Pirates. Their second full timeout.
Looking at some key games on the Kaukauna schedule. They'll be at De Pere on December 5th. Hortonville hosting the Polar Bears here at December 16th. At Kimberly, December 22nd. At Germantown, December 29th. That'll be a good game. That's actually against Germantown in Watertown. I think that's part of a Watertown tournament, holiday tournament. Neenah, the first time Kaukauna will play the Rockets, January 10th at Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. They'll play Neenah here on January 24th. So looking for Bayport. They're at Notre Dame on December 23rd, and then they'll take on the Tritons again at home on January 30th. A couple big games as far as maybe battling for the conference championship in the FRCC. At De Pere on December 13th, then they'll host the Redbirds on January 24th. Bayport's going to be at Neenah on December 19th. An interesting game for the Pirates. So the Pirates loading the non-conference schedule with some FBA squads. Kaukauna, Fond du Lac, and Neenah part of the Pirates schedule.
It's probably not a bad idea to kind of gauge how good you are, where you're at.
Robinson, the steal, and Cohen coast to coast.
I know we can be a little FBA homerish sometimes, but
well, I
think it's a good measuring stick.
I think it's good. I think it's good that those two conferences cross over like that. I'd like to see that more in football, and we are seeing it more in football in those early season games. And basketball, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, it's the 2 biggest leagues here in the Fox Valley, right, as far as Division I teams. Some Division IIs in there as well, but why not? And then you see, too, at least particularly the FBA, they've been kind of mixing in some of those teams from the Wisconsin Valley. Nice feed, just can't get it to fall. Sometimes you see Spash, sometimes you'll see an Everest, as Kaukauna just played. Wisconsin Rapids will get in the mix. So, yeah, I mean, let's the big schools take each other on. A 21-point lead, the largest of the game for Kaukauna. Remember, it was a 10-point lead, 36-26 at the half for Kaukauna. 3 ball, that's number 0. That rims up. Peyton Dudra with a good look. It'll stay with the Pirates. We'll see if one of those little rugrats can get the ball. There she goes. Look at that, the official there giving her the thumbs up. Future Ghost or maybe a future Pirate.
I was going to say.
They had the little dribblers here tonight at halftime.
Oh.
Jupstrom bringing it up the floor. Kick out to Kinnis. She's going to let it fly from the wing. Rims out. Good look. And underneath, that's number 1. That's Mackenzie Farrell. Her first bucket of the night.
More second chance points.
Yep, another offensive rebound. Always in the right spot, though. It doesn't happen by accident. They're well positioned, do a great job boxing out, and there's just a rough pass. You can see the frustration now building for Bayport. That's a long haul to go against a defense like Kaukauna employs. They're relentless. They don't take any possessions off. They don't.
We should call this the defense the Terminator. Can't be reasoned with. Keeps coming.
I think Troy Cullen had a great description. Look at Kinnis just working off the screen and lays it in. Her first bucket of the half. She's got 16 on the night. I ran into Troy Cullen, the former now Kimberly girls basketball coach. He stepped down after a very long and successful run this past season. Ran into him at a Kimberly football game that we were streaming. And just talking some girls hoops and that sort of thing, and the FVA and just the depth and how good the teams are. And see who this foul's on first. So Farrell. But we were talking about some of the teams, and then he mentioned Kaukauna. He goes, and his words were, and now Kaukauna's a real problem. And yeah, they are. They're really good, and they are a real problem for teams in this league. And there's another steal. Beautiful little touch pass. Look at that. 4 different players sharing it off that timeout. Just couldn't get it to fall. Sometimes, Rosie, especially these early games, there's a little raggedness.
Yeah.
Not so for Kaukauna tonight at all.
No.
I mean, just watch this set right now, this ball movement.
So crisp.
Everything, they're moving, everything's spread out, the ball's moving, not just sticking in one spot. Looking for the best shot that they can take here in this possession. Zarnicki leaner with the left, and she's fouled. Finally saw a seam to attack, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, I guess if you had to be critical of anything, it would just be maybe there were some bunnies that were missed. That was about it. But defense, not a problem. It's going to be a problem for a lot of people, but not a problem for them.
But just how they just moved and shared the basketball. Sometimes you'll see teams and the ball kind of stays in one person's hands a little too long or in one spot of the floor.
Yeah. Really
stressing the defense when you can spread it out and move it like that. And they got different players that can very excellent passes. Look at Kinnis jumping up. And I think they're going to get a kick on Robinson there. They're ready to run again. Kinnis showing that leaping ability. Again, a long jumper at state. All right, check that. A triple jumper. I'm sure she can long jump just fine as well. Probably high jump.
Yeah.
She'd probably do the pole vault. I don't know.
All the jumps, got it covered.
Track coach, if you could put an athlete in every event, she'd probably excel in every event. 65-38, Kaukauna really opening up in the second half as we look at our cell comp. Cooney's embroidery and sportswear scoreboard. Wrestling for the ball, and what do we have? We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing in favor of the Ghosts. Again, folks, another reminder, our next Varsity Game of the Week basketball live stream December 2nd. That's a week from this Friday. Good pass from Zarnicki to a cutting Savannah Robinson.
Now, if I remember correctly, didn't Carter wear the number 12 also? Did all the kids wear 12?
For some reason, I thought Carter wore 13, didn't he?
Maybe he did.
Am I thinking that? I was thinking Carter was 13. Nice take and finish along the baseline. That's Lemerond has having a good game, 17 points for the Pirates. Do a good job with just the fundamentals too, Rosie. There's a three from Zarnicki, wide open triple. You can't leave her alone.
Boom.
And the ball movement again, but even just those little tendencies, just a little pass fake, right?
Yeah.
Clear some space and or just freeze it up.
Way to answer.
Lemerond again. Wow, she's having a nice game. 19 points. Nice player for the Pirates, but. Shot fakes, little up fakes, that sort of a thing. That's just good fundamental basketball. Gets that defense moving a little bit and clears some space. And it looks like Joe Russum with 3:28 to go taking his key players off the floor and feeling pretty good with a 70-43 lead with 3:28 to go. But yeah, December 2nd. Nina against Appleton East boys. That'll be at Appleton East. Looking forward to that one. That'll be our first boys basketball live stream of the season. Rosie, we'll see if we can get about 4 or 5 games in before the break, huh?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not? Simpkins with a bucket. And an answer. Baumgart with a bucket on this end. 11 points for Baumgart on that bucket. Baseline mid-range shot, no good. That was number 34, Allie Knutson. There's a bucket.
I mean, it's almost like if you get the ball in the paint, you shoot it immediately or you're going to be in trouble.
You're going to have about 3 shirts, white jerseys all over you.
Yep.
Good patience by Kaukauna. Clock under 2 minutes to play. Kaukauna going to put this one away and improve to 2-0 on the season. Good defense by the Pirates. You look at that ball, Rosie. It just doesn't stay in one spot very long.
Nope.
And 3 is good.
Wow.
Jupstrom, she's got 3 triples and 9 points on the night.
Sorry. Timeout or something?
Well, somebody's calling for a 30s. I don't think there's any 30s left. It's going to be a full timeout, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Kaukauna will call it.
Taken by the Ghosts, their first full timeout.
So December 2nd, next Friday, Nina Appleton East. Then December 6th, Nina against Wisconsin Lutheran, another boys game. Defending Division I state champs. The Rockets taking on the top-ranked team in Division II in Wisconsin Lutheran. That's going to be a heck of a ball game. Looking forward to that. Don't, again, forget about the subscription deal, $1 for 6 months. Get in on that, postcrescent.com/subscribe, greenbaypressgazette.com/subscribe, unlimited digital access. We got our photojournalist over there, Bill Glasheen. He's going to have a great photo gallery tonight. So there he is. There's Bill Glasheen. He's shooting photos tonight, so you want to check out his great work on postcrescent.com, greenbaypressgazette.com. One of the best in the business, Rosie.
Yes, he is.
He's part of our Clubhouse Live crew as well.
Yeah. Him and Dan Powers, a dynamic duo, if you will.
Yeah, good guys to work with.
Yes.
We've worked with those. We're kind of the group that's been there a long time, right?
Yeah, we're the old guys.
We're the old guys. Simpkins with another bucket. She's got 11.
are the grumpy old men?
I'm grumpy. I'm definitely grumpy. I've definitely turned into get off my lawn guy. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I hit age 50 and it changed.
I don't say turn the music down because my hearing is so bad already. I can't really hear it. So.
Of course, we got Mike Sherry and Ricardo Arguello. They're part of we've all been at the Post Crescent for many, many years, and USA Today Network Wisconsin, and we're all getting cranky.
That's right.
But we'll always talk and say hi and give you a smile too.
Of course.
Always enjoy being out and about.
We appreciate everybody in the community.
Yeah, and we're already getting work going on our Northeast Wisconsin High School Sports Awards show. That's going to be this coming spring again. We'll have the site, featured guest, all that stuff in the weeks and months to come. Also our fall, winter, and spring nominees, our Premier Award nominees. All that good stuff.
Number 20, first personal, 17 foul. On the line for the
1-and-1 coming up. Number 21, Murphy Sprecht, a junior, shooting the front end of the bonus. Strong on that one. Offensive rebound, though, bouncing around the rim. And again, just can't get it to fall. Lid on the rim.
Third time's a charm. Fourth time? No? Yes? No?
Goes foul on number 1, Mackenzie Farrell, second personal, 8th team foul. On the line for the Pirates, Allie Knudsen.
See if Allie Knudsen can knock down a couple free throws here. The 6-foot junior, number 34. That one goes. She's got 3 on the game. A bucket and a free throw for Allie. Travel call against the Ghosts. 12 seconds to go here in this non-conference girls matchup. 6th-ranked Ghosts figure to be contenders in the FVA, and the Pirates. They're actually a team to watch in that WisSports.net poll, and they'll be heard from in the FRCC as well. There is the buzzer. And this game is official. 75-51, Kaukauna with the victory.
When they begin Fox Valley Association Conference play by hosting the Terrors of Appleton West High School. JV game will begin at 6 p.m., followed by the varsity game at approximately 7:30. Good luck, ladies. Thank you for
Rosie, I'm going to add up the point totals, but what do you think as you watch this game? I know it's a tough vantage point for you watching through the lens, but you got a good feel for what happened tonight.
Well, Kaukauna is definitely for real. That defense is – I mean, the thing is, the defense is obviously the first thing you got to worry about. The offense, they can play. This is going to be Coach Cullen's right. This is going to be a problem for a lot of people.
Yep.
So there's that. Bayport, I really would like to have seen them with their 2 top players. They'll get them back. But I thought with who they played with, who they had after or left, they hung with them. They hung for a while.
Yeah.
But I think, when you don't have your core players, it's going to be a hard thing to overcome. But I thought they played well for as long as they could. But I mean, that's just that defense is just it's incredible.
It's a real deal, yeah.
That is something.
Bayport without Kyla Hendricks, Ellie McDermott, 2 of their top players. You look at Ellie McDermott, a 6'3" junior center, so you're missing that size, obviously, and that length. But both college recruits. No doubt missed them, but I thought they hung tough for quite a long stretch of this game until Kaukauna finally pulled away. There was only a 10-point game at half. They're going to be a force in the FRCC, there's no doubt. Notre Dame's a team to beat, but the Bayport Pirates will be heard from, and they're going to make some noise this season and in the tournament. I have no doubt about that because I was impressed with a lot of their other kids. They play defense. They share the basketball. They do a lot of things well. So they're going to have a good season at Bay Port.
Yeah. Plus, if you're missing the big in the paint, I mean, that's how many points are you missing off that where you go to her, put it up.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Kaukauna, as I said, they look at their midseason form. They're going to hurt you in a lot of ways. A lot of different players can score. A lot of different players can shoot. They can all handle the ball. Their defense is phenomenal. Just jumping up to deny over the head passes, let alone getting into just kind of the passing lane on the sides. What am I trying to say?
Technique,
fundamentals, all that good stuff. Everything seemed to be really crisp and on point tonight. So very impressed with what they can do. They're going to cause problems with that defense. They have so many different ways to finish, so much skill to play at that pace on both sides, on both ends of the floor. So they're going to be a joy to watch, and we're going to have to get some more streams of both of these teams, hopefully, down the line this season.
And I think because they did have quite a few empty possessions, so a lot of those bunnies that they missed, you got to wonder if they could have came close to 100 again tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
there were a lot of points on the floor. I think Coach will probably address that.
They might not. That might not be the last 100-point game we see when they beat Everest last Friday, 101-26.
It's just something else.
Hey, we got through it. First one of the season. I thought it went well. We had a nice viewing audience. We appreciate everybody who checked us out tonight. Rosie, I'm going to run down the scoring before I sign off. For Bayport, Duja finishes with 3, Coughlin with 4, Key with 9, Simpkins with 11, Knutson with 4, and Lemeron with a game-high 20 points. For the Ghosts, Farrell with 2, Kinnis with 16, Jupstrom with 9, Baumgart with 11, Boucher with 4, Robinson with 17, Eben with 7, Zarnicki with 9. And by the way, Kaukauna was not playing. They were missing Taryn Christopher, a very talented junior forward. So that's even more depth to add to this team as well. I remember Christopher from last season, a nice player as well for the Ghosts. So see what happens when you add that component and piece as well. So both teams are going to be very tough to beat, tough to take down, and I'm sure they look like teams that can make deep tournament runs. I know it's only November, but you know how it goes, Rosie. They only get better as the season goes along.
Yeah.
And they'll be heard from. Kaukauna improves to 2-0 on the season. Ghosts next are home against Appleton West. That's Tuesday in a Fox Valley Association opener. Tip-off is set for 7:30 p.m. Bayport falls to 0-1 on the season. The Pirates, they're also home for their next game. They're taking on Fond du Lac on Saturday in a non-conference matchup. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. As for us, we'll be back at it. As I've said periodically tonight, December 2nd, that's an FVA boys basketball matchup as Appleton East hosts defending Division I state champion Nina. Both should be in the mix for the FVA championship. Live coverage will tip off at approximately 7:15 p.m. So Rosie, have a good Thanksgiving, by the way.
Thanks. You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. We'll take a little bit of a holiday break here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Same with to Rosie or to Ricardo and Mike Sherry, but for Rosie and for the USA Today Network Wisconsin crew, as I can spit it out, I'm Brett Christopherson saying so long from Kaukauna High School. Once again, the final score tonight, Kaukauna with the victory over Bayport, 71-51. Thanks for watching, everybody.